was standing in the aftermath of the life I thought I knew. Every dream that didn't make it still was pointing back to you. I've seen love grow quiet with time, still it never left the room. Like a shadow on the wall that the light keeps breaking through. They told me hearts would learn to close, but mine kept finding ways to hold. We loved like it was forever, even when the world fell short. In the middle of the unanswered, we kept choosing something more. We were scared, we were unsteady, still we dared to feel. We loved like it was forever, and that love was real. I've tasted loss like empty air, felt it settle in my chest. I've seen freedom framed as danger and obedience called best. They said don't fight what you can't change, don't believe so hard it hurts. But there's a fire in the human heart that refuses to be rehearsed. I felt your hand inside the doubt, it pulled the truth back out. We loved like it was forever, when believing had a cost. When the road kept getting narrower and the way ahead felt lost. We were bruised but still breathing, still we chose to heal. We loved like it was forever, and we taught ourselves to feel. If this life is only borrowed, if tomorrow's not assured, let me love without conditions, let my heart stay open, pure. Hold me now, don't turn away, tell me faith is not a flaw. We love like it was forever, through the ashes, through the fire. When the night asked us for silence and the truth refused to tire, in our grief, in our defiance, in the trust we still reveal. We love like it was forever, and that love is what we keep. So if your heart is tired of breaking, if you doubt what still remains, remember this: we are still living because of love never fades. I was standing where the future broke, with dust on every dream I made. All the words we never dared to say still echo in the shade. I've seen love grow tired and quiet, still refuse to let me go. Like a heartbeat in the silence, still strong, still slow. They said the heart will learn to harden, but mine kept choosing something true. We loved through the fire, when the night felt endless, when the world kept telling us we were too much, too restless. We were scared, we were shaking, still we stayed alive. We loved through the fire. I've tasted loss in empty rooms, where laughter used to stay. I've seen freedom called a danger, and silence praised as safe. They said don't reach, don't question, just survive the way things are. But there's a flame inside the human heart that keeps reaching past the dark. I felt it when you spoke my name, like light returning through the rain. We loved through the fire, when believing had a cost, when the road grew thin and fragile, and we thought that we were lost. We were wounded, we were honest, still we chose to try. We loved through the fire. This life is only borrowed, just a breath of fragile flame. Let me spend it loving fully, let me risk the pain. Hold me now, don't let me fall. Tell me hope is not too late. We love through the fire, through the ashes, through the fight, when the night demanded silence and the truth refused the lie. In our grief, in our resistance, in the faith we still desire, we love through the fire. So if your heart is tired of breaking, if the dark feels deep and wide, remember this, you're still breathing because love never died. I was standing in the wreckage of the life I thought I knew. Every promise felt unfinished. Every road still led to you. I've seen love grow thin with silence. I've seen hope learn how to wait. Like a flame inside the darkness that refuses to go out. They said the heart would learn to close, but mine kept breaking just to grow. We outlived the storm when the sky fell down, when the nights were longer than the truth we found. We were shaken, we were scared, still we stayed warm. We outlived the storm. I've tasted loss in empty rooms where laughter used to breathe. I've seen freedom sold for comfort and silence dressed as peace. They said, keep your head down low, don't believe so hard it hurts. But there's a fire in the human soul that will not desert. I felt it when you said my name, like light returning through the rain. We outlived the storm when believing had a cost, when the road grew thin and fragile and we thought that we were lost. We were wounded, not defeated, still we stayed warm. We outlived the storm. If this life is only borrowed, just a breath, a fragile flame, let me spend it loving freely. Let me choose it over shame. Hold me now, don't let me fade. Tell me faith is not misplaced. We outlived the storm, through the ashes, through the fight, when the night demanded silence and the truth stayed out of sight. In our love, in our resistance, in the trust we still perform. We outlived the storm. doubt what you can be. Remember this, you're still breathing, and love still believes. I was standing in the aftermath of the plans I couldn't keep. Every dream I called forever still was buried deep. I've seen love grow tight and distant, still it stayed when hope was thin, like a quiet truth reminding what we are within. They said the heart would learn to bend, but mine kept breaking just to mend. We refused to fade when the night grew long, when the world kept telling us where we didn't belong. We were hurting, we were scared, still we stayed. We refused to fade. I've tasted loss in empty places where the echoes never lie. I've seen freedom framed as danger, and the brave learn how to hide. They said keep your head down low, don't believe too hard, too fast. But there's a fire in the human soul that outlives the past. I felt it when you spoke my name, like light breaking through the rain. We refused to fade when believing had a cost, when the road grew thin and narrow, and we thought that we were lost. We were broken, not defeated, still we stayed. We refused to fade. If this life is only borrowed, just a breath of fragile flame, let me spend it standing honest. Let me love without a cage. Hold me now, don't let me down. Tell me what this heart's about. We refuse to fade through the ashes, through the fire, when the night demanded silence, and the truth stayed out of sight. In our love, in our resistance, in the faith we couldn't trade, we refuse to fade. So if your heart is tired of breaking, if you're afraid to feel again, remember this: you're still breathing, and love still remains. I was standing in the silence after everything fell through. All the words I meant to tell you still were ringing true. I've seen love walk into shadows. I've seen hope learn how to wait, like a promise written softly that time could not erase. They told me pain would harden me, but it only showed what mattered. We stayed until the light returned, through the longest nights we knew. When every answer disappeared, we held on to something true. We were shaking, we were burning, still our hearts stayed wide. We stayed until the light returned and learned how to survive. I've tasted loss like empty rooms, where laughter used to breathe. I've seen freedom called a weakness, and silence crowned as peace. They said, don't reach, don't push, don't fight, just accept the shape you're in. But there's a fire in the human soul that refuses to bend. In our love, in our resistance, in the faith we couldn't hide, we stayed until the light returned and found the will to rise. So if you're tired of enduring, if the dark feels deep and wide, remember this, you're still breathing. The light will return. The light will return. I was standing in the remains of the life I couldn't save. Every promise felt unfinished. Every dream began to shake. I've seen love grow thin with distance. I've seen hope learn how to wait, like a light behind the curtain, still refusing to fade. They said the heart would learn to close, but mine kept choosing what it knows. We stood when the world went quiet, when the truth felt hard to hear, when the weight of all the silence made our courage disappear. We were tired, we were breaking, still we stayed right here. We stood when the world went quiet. I've tasted loss in empty rooms, where laughter used to live. I've seen freedom traded cheaply for the comfort of forgiveness. They said don't ask, don't challenge, don't believe so hard it hurts. But there's a fire in the human soul that refuses to be rehearsed. I felt it when you said my name, like something real inside the flame. We stood when the world went quiet, when believing had a cost, when the road grew thin and fragile, and we thought that we were lost. We were wounded, not defeated, still our hearts stayed clear. We stood when the world went quiet. If this life is only borrowed, just a breath of fragile light, ashes through the fight, when the night demanded silence and the dawn stayed out of sight. In our love, in our resistance, in the faith we wouldn't trade, we stood when the world went quiet, and we did not fade. So if your heart is tired of running, if you're scared to feel again, remember this: you are still breathing, and love still stands. I was standing at the ending of the life I thought was true. Every promise fell like stone, every road led back to you. I've seen love grow worn and fragile, I've seen hope learn how to wait, like a flame inside the darkness, still refusing to go out. They said the heart would learn to bend, but mine kept breaking open instead. We were made to believe in something more than fear, in the sound of beating hearts still calling us to feel. We've been lost, we've been afraid, still we choose to see. We were made to believe. I've tasted loss in empty rooms, where laughter used to stay. I've seen freedom called a problem, and silence praised as safe. They said, don't stand, don't question, don't hold on so tight. But there's a truth inside the human soul that keeps demanding life. I heard it when you said my name, like hope returning through the rain. We were made to believe when believing had a cost, when the road grew thin and narrow, safe. Hold me now, don't let me fade. Tell me faith is not naive. We were made to believe, through the ashes, through the fight, when the night demanded silence and the truth refused to lie. In our love, in our resistance, in the trust we still keep, we were made to believe. We were made to believe. So if your heart is tired of breaking, if you're down what you can be, remember this, you're still breathing, and you were made. You were made to believe. I was young when the world felt wide, every promise written in the sky. Then the years came heavy and slow, taught me things I didn't want to know. I've seen love walk out in the rain, leave a ghost where a heart should stay. I've learned silence can scream out loud when hope gets buried in the crowd. But somewhere underneath the fear, the quiet truth was still right here. We were never meant to kneel, never born to live afraid. There's a fire they can't steal, no matter how they try to break our faith. Even when the night is real and the road feels far from home, we were never meant to kneel, we were meant to stand alone. I've tasted loss like rusted air, watch my dreams thin out and tear. They said be grateful, don't ask why, but something in me wouldn't lie. Freedom's just a fragile word. Why does my soul react to it first? Why does love still shake my chest like it's daring me to be my best? I felt your hand when mine was weak, a simple touch taught me to believe. We were never meant to kneel at the altar of their fear. There's a truth the heart can feel when the reasons finally clear. We've been broken, we've been bruised, still the flame is in our well. We were never meant to kneel, we were born to stand still. This life is only borrowed time. Let me spend it on the line. If I fall, let it be known I fell in love, not into stone. Say my name, don't let me fade. Tell me love survives the pain. We were never meant to kneel to the weight of empty thrones. There's a hope no blade can kill, it's written deep inside our bones. In the ashes, in the fire, in the wounds we couldn't heal, we believe we still aspire. We were never meant to kneel. So if your heart is tired and torn, if you doubt why you were born, hear this now, hear it well. Love is real, love will tell, and it will never let you kneel. I was walking through remains of the life I thought was mine. Every promise felt like paper, tearing slowly over time. I've seen love grow weak with silence, I've seen hope learn how to hide, like a pulse beneath the rubble, still alive, still alive. They said the heart will learn to quit, but mine refused to forget. We were still standing when the night stayed long, when the world kept telling us everything was wrong. We were tired, we were shaking, still we stayed. We were still standing. I've tasted loss in empty mornings where the light came in too late. I've seen freedom sold for comfort and fear renamed as fate. They said don't reach, don't resist, don't believe so hard it hurts. But there's a fire in the human soul that will not accept the dirt. I heard it when you said my name, like truth returning through the pain. We were still standing when believing had a cost, when the road grew thin and fragile, and we thought that we were lost. We were broken, not surrendered, still we stayed. tried in vain. We were still standing through the ashes, through the fight, when the night demanded silence and the truth stayed out of sight. In our love, in our resistance, in the faith we wouldn't trade, we were still standing. So if your heart is barely beating, if you're scared to try again, remember this: you are still breathing. And love still remains. Still remains. I was standing in the quiet after all the noise had gone. Every dream that didn't make it still was whispering on. I've seen love grow worn and fragile, still refuse to let me go. Like a memory with a heartbeat, still alive beneath the snow. They said the years would make me numb, they just taught me what I love. What remains is love. When the answers fade, when the road keeps narrowing and the night overstays, we've been hurt, we've been undone, still our hearts can feel. What remains is love, and it always will. I've tasted loss in empty rooms where laughter used to stay. I've seen freedom called a problem and silence praised as safe. They say don't ask, don't push, don't bend, just survive the shape you're in. But there's a fire in human soul that refuses to give in. I felt your hand inside the fear, it made the truth appear. What remains is love. When belief has a price, when the truth feels dangerous and the world won't be kind. We've been shaken, we've been tested, still we choose to heal. What remains is love, and it's real. doubt. Tell me what this heart's about. What remains is love, in the ashes, in the fight. When the night demands surrender and the dawn is out of sight. In our grief, in our resistance, in the faith we still reveal, what remains is love, and it teaches us to heal. So if your heart is tired of breaking, if you're scared of what you'll find, remember this: when all is taken, love remains. Every time. I've been living in the echo of the things we couldn't say, every word we left unspoken, every chance we threw away. I've seen love turn into distance, watched it fade but never die, like a ghost that keeps on knocking every time I ask why. They say the heart was made to break, but mine was built to ache and wait. This is what we hope when everything falls, when the night feels endless and the answers stall. In the wreckage of hope, in the silence of doubt, there's a truth in us that won't burn out. We lose our way, we lose control, but we don't let go of what makes us whole. This is what we hold when everything falls. I've tasted loss like winter air, sharp enough to steal my breath. I've seen freedom traded cheaply for the comfort of regret. They raise their voices, build their walls, call it peace, call it law. But there's a fire in the human soul that refuses to withdraw. I felt your hand inside the storm, a quiet voice saying, hold on. This is what we hope turn away. Tell me hope is not naive. This is what we hold when everything falls in the face of fear, in defiance of all, in our love, in our loss, in the battles we choose, in the right to believe, in the right to refuse. We are more than the lies we're told, more than the price of growing old. This is what we hold when everything falls. So if you're tired of surviving, if your heart is worn and small, remember this: when all is breaking, love remains, and it holds us all. I was born beneath a borrowed sky, with dust in my lungs and a question in my eyes. They said, keep your head low, keep your hands tight. But my heart kept beating out of time. I learned love from a trembling hand, hope from the scars we don't understand. Every goodbye carved into my bones, every silence taught me how to hold on. And when the night said this is the end, I heard your voice again and again. When the light refused to die in the darkest part of me, I saw freedom in your eyes, like a truth that wouldn't leave. We were broken, we were bruised, still we stood, still we tried. I believe because of you, when the light refused to die. Yeah. I've tasted loss like bitter wine. Let it burn all the way down my spine. I've seen faith hanging by a thread, still it whispered, you're not dead. They build their walls, they raise their chains. Oh, call it order, call it fate, but there's a fire they can't command. Oh, it's the sound of us saying I am. And when the world turned its back on truth, I felt my strength returning through you. When the light refused to die in the wreckage of our dreams, I found love that wouldn't hide from the weight of everything. We were tired, we were scared, still we crossed that fragile line. I believed I was there when the light refused to die. tell me this pain still means something. When the light refused to die, I saw heaven in the fight. Not a place beyond the sky, but the courage to survive. We are more than what we lose, more than fear, more than lies. I believe, yes I choose, when the light refused to die. Yeah. So if you're lost and barely breathing, if your hands are tied up believing, hear my voice in the long dark night. Love is alive, love is alive, and it refuses to die. I've been walking through the fallout of the lives we couldn't save. Every word we left unspoken, every choice we were afraid to make. I've seen love grow thin with silence, still refuse to fade away. Like a scar that keeps reminding, every wound knows what it gave. They said the heart would learn to close, but mine still bleeds and somehow grows. This is where we learn to hold on when the ground won't let us stand. In the middle of the broken, with our lives still in our hands. We've been lost but not forgotten. We're still here, we still can feel. This is where we learn to hold on. This is where we're real. I've tasted loss like bitter air, felt it settle in my chest. I've seen freedom called a problem, and silence praised as best. They say, don't fight, don't ask for more, just survive, don't cross the line. But there's a fire in the human soul that refuses to resign. I felt your voice inside the doubt. It pulled the is not a flaw. This is where we learn to hold on. In the ashes, in the fight, when the night demands our silence and the truth won't sleep at night. In our love, in our resistance, in the trust we still reveal, this is where we learn to hold on. This is how we heal. So if your heart is tired of breaking, if you're scared of what you'll find, remember this: we are still breathing. We stayed human. We stayed alive. I've been living in the shadow of the things I couldn't say. Every prayer I whisper slowly, every brave face I fade. I've seen love grow tired and quiet, still refuse to leave the room, like a candle in the darkness, teaching night how to bloom. They said the heart would harden with time, but mine still breaks in all the right lines. This is where hope learns to breathe, in the space between the page, when we don't know what to believe, but we believe anyway. We've been lost, we've been deceived, still our souls don't leave. This is where hope learns to breathe, inside you and me. Inside you and me. I've tasted loss like winter rain, cold enough to shake my faith. I've seen freedom called a problem, and obedience called safe. They say we still don't ask for more, don't stand out, don't break the mold, but there's a fire in the human heart that never does what it's told. I felt your hand when mine let go. this life is only moments, borrowed breath and borrowed flame. Let me spend them loving boldly, let me lose without the shame. Hold me now, don't turn away. Tell me faith is not naive. This is where hope learns to breathe, in the ashes, in the fight, when the night demands our silence and the dawn avoids our eyes. In our love, in our defiance, in the trust we still keep, this is where hope learns to breathe. And we rise, we believe. So if your heart is barely beating, if you doubt what you can be, remember this, you're still alive. Where hope learns to breathe.